Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Rockies will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Full count now. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Batting second, shortstop, Trevor.
So digging in now, Trevor Story. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray, batting at an even 400. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
In now, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Flares this one over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Coming to the plate now, Dante Bichette, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count offering on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. A couple of walks but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, the pride and joy of the Oklahoma Sooners, former first-round draft pick by the Colorado Rockies. Big, strong guy, John Gray. 96 to up at 100 miles an hour. Good, hard breaking ball, and his changeup has gotten better every year that he's pitched. The key for John Gray, throwing strikes. If he keeps the ball in the strike zone at 98 to 100 miles an hour, he is really tough to hit.
2-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Back to him on the mound. And there's one gone to start the night. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Digging in, Daniel Descalso. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. Fly ball out to straightaway right. The shed is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Into the box now, Chris Iannetta. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Lee will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the left fielder number 7, Matt Holliday.
Standing in, Matt Holliday. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Looking at his career totals, Holliday is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in is the center fielder Steve Finley. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
In now, Jake Lamb. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, second baseman,
Eduardo Escobar standing in to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 backs him off the plate. Slider that nearly got him. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
You got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Digging in, John Gray. 9-1-2 due up. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So coming to the plate, Trevor Story looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Count remains full. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Robbie Ray. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
So striding forward now, Daniel Descalso, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Digging in now, Dante Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. Very high, 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now Desmond swings and hits a high fly ball with some carry on it to deep left field. And that one is gone. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. 2nd home run early in the year as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
In now, Chris Iannetta. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run for Chris Iannetta. 2nd home run early in the year, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Into the box now, Matt Holliday. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Rockies lead this one 2-1. Leading off the inning, Michael Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. Holliday is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Steve Finley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. Stepping into the box, John Gray. He'll start off the 5th in this one. The 1-1. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Popped him up. Escobar waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Grounded down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got to hurry. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Jake Lamb standing in now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. The next 3-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in, Alex Avila. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 2-2. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
David Peralta will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Escobar is off at first with two away. Now straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Full count with two outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Arizona. They still trail it here 2-1. Randall Delgado will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Randall Delgado.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Lined hard toward right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante.
At the plate, Dante Bichette. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Played on the backhand. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Daniel Descalso.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. Descalso behind 1-2. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bichette will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Michael Lee. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Bichette is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. At the plate, Ian Desmond. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swing and a foul tip held onto by Avila, and they get the strikeout.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Chris Iannetta. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Finley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's just 1 for 6. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he misses 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder. Steve Finley waits on deck. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Dahl will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 26, David Dahl.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and stepping in is the center fielder Steve Finley. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jake Lamb waits on deck. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb. And he takes a called strike two. McGee has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Brad Boxberger will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Brad Boxberger.
At the plate, David Dahl, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground out for short. Descalzo fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Lamb ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
71, Wade Davis.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A ball and 2 strikes. The Rockies leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eduardo Escobar becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's the 3-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
A.J. Pollock will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Silvino Bracho enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Lead is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10,
Striding in, Dante Bichette. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. To his right, Escobar. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Nothing further in the Colorado ninth. Last chance coming up now for Arizona. They trail it here by just a run. Adam Ottavino is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Adam Ottavino.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The 1-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
The batter number 3, shortstop.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso.
Descalso.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
2-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, and this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Arizona down to its last strike. Still even at 2-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the payoff pitch home. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The 3-2 one more time. High and deep to right center. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Colorado took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. John Gray earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Adam Ottavino hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.